Hey y'all, it's Ker-Leen and you are watching Lemomlife. In this video, I wanted to just share some things that have been on my mind, and I don't know, let me know your thoughts on these things and whether you agree, whether you disagree, or whether you have just, similar experiences or other things that you might want to share with me and other moms.
Subscribe to join a network of mommies that inspire each other every single week, and don't forget to hit the notification bell.
This video is going to be about 3 ways that I've grown, or 3 things that I've learned since becoming a mom. So these are just a few things that have been on my mind lately, so I thought, hey, let me just talk to you guys about it, talk to you ladies about it. One of the things I've realized about myself is that I'm more accepting of myself. I feel like becoming a mom, it gave me a sort of confidence, and this confidence really kicked in, I feel like, when my daughter came. I was really starting to really grow in that area when my son was born, but then when my daughter came, I was like, you know what? I'm her example. And I shared this with you all on my Instagram. If you're not following me, you can follow me at Lemomlife and at Ker-Leen. But I shared a while ago that before my daughter got here, I was terrified. I was like, I'm gonna be in charge of and responsible for raising a girl. Like, I have to be on point. I can't mess up, because she's watching my every move. And I was really, really nervous that I would just, mess it up. I want her to grow up to be a respectable young woman, God-fearing, ambitious, confident. I just wanted all these amazing things for her, and I was like, do I measure up? After she came, it was weird because it's like, because I know she's watching me, I'm more empowered now, and I'm stepping into myself and who God has called me to be all the more, because I'm like, you know what, she's watching me now, so I gotta be on point. Instead of crumbling and being afraid, like I thought I was gonna be, I actually became more accepting of myself, more confident, and what's the word I'm looking for? More assertive. There's something I don't like, I'm displeased with, if things are not according to a certain standard, I'm not afraid anymore to make that known, because I want the best for my family and especially for my kids. So yeah, I feel like I'm more accepting of myself now. And even in terms of my body and things like that, I put makeup on because I'm doing a sit down video, but if you guys see my vlogs, I'm so comfortable in my skin, whether I'm wearing makeup or not. I feel more confident now, I feel more beautiful now, and there are areas that I need to work on, and I've been working on them. So I've been working out, doing my home workouts, and really just trying to improve myself, but I don't feel like I'm as self-conscious as I used to be. So definitely a lot more accepting of myself. The second thing I have kind of realized about motherhood is that you grow a tougher skin. I don't know if it's because it's a roller coaster when you have babies. From the time she was born, she couldn't maintain her body temperature, so they had to hold her in a NICU overnight. And it was only one night because I was not having it. I was breastfeeding my baby. I had just had a C-section, so somehow, some way she got back to me because I was like, I want my baby. But when she was first born, she couldn't maintain her body temperature, so they put her in the NICU, and that was the worst day ever. So for moms that have their babies in NICUs for 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, 9 months, I don't even know how you mommies do it. You are so strong. And then with Elin, he was a little bit early, and since then there are different little scares here and there with them, because that's what happens when you have kids. I feel like I've grown a tougher skin, so I'm not so fearful or anxious about what's to come. I put my trust in the Lord. I give everything to Him every single day, and I'm like, okay, God, can you speak to me and let me know what I'm supposed to do today? And I'm good, I'm not saying I don't have fears anymore, or I'm not anxious about certain things, but overall, I feel like I have a tougher skin. I'm not so, what's the word? I don't know why I can't think of my words today. Jumpy, I'm not so jumpy at everything. If something happens, I'm just like, okay, that happened, what do we do about it? Whereas before I would be freaking out oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening. Now I'm just let's see what we need to do to rectify the situation. So number 3 is something I was talking to my husband about, and he kind of helped me flesh out my thoughts, because they were talking about this similar concept at his job last week. And I thought it was really interesting that they were talking about that. And I wrote it down in my little journal. I wrote down, you evolve to adapt. God grants us this intuition in order to survive our new role as a mother. And one of the things I noticed about myself is that I have this like instinct and this intuition that I didn't have before I became a mom. There are certain things that I just know, okay, if I do that, then this is going to happen with regards to my kids, that is. God has prevented so many things from happening and has really, really helped protect my kids because I feel like He's given me this intuition. I feel like going from having no kids to having kids is like an evolution, so to speak. When you evolve from one point in your life to the other, I feel like God gives you certain skills to adapt and to survive. And I feel like that's what He's done for me as a mommy. Like He's given me this instinct and this intuition to survive, because on my own, I don't have the wherewithal to take care of two little human beings and protect them and make sure that they make it from the morning to the evening and they're still alive. I don't know about you guys, but I just don't have it on my own. But I feel like God gives us this intuition. There's this mother's intuition, this mother's instinct. Once you have those babies, it just kicks in and you just know what to do for your baby. And no one can take care of your baby like you can. No one has the patience for your baby like you. And I think it's because of that intuition. And also, I'm a believer in Jesus Christ. So for those of you mommies who are not, this is more specific to being a believer, but we have something called the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirit guides us and prompts us and tells us what to do. And I also feel like that's a huge reason why I am able to do this successfully from day to day. Now, I'm not saying every day is perfect. For example, today I had this whole fun day planned for everyone and it was a bust because the kids were not having it. Everyone was crying and fussy, so we just came home and now I'm filming. I guess my point is that I've learned that I have this instinct that is inside of me that guides me and helps me. And it's really an amazing thing because I know before having kids, like my mindset was so different. I wasn't thinking about the things that I think about now. And it's really cool to be able to be experiencing that. I don't know. I just wanted to share those things with you guys, just kind of get on camera and talk. This is kind of cathartic for me and it's great to be able to post it and have people react and share their experiences. So share your experiences down below. Do you agree with some of the things I talked about? What other kind of light bulb moments have you had as a mommy? Share them below. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. If it helped you in any way, shape, or form, don't forget to thumbs it up. That helps me out. Subscribe. If you stayed this long, you might as well go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss my next video, and hit that notification bell. I'll see you guys really, really soon.